Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. In my head I almost said Final Fantasy III. So, last time we made it to South Figaro, now we're headed to Mount Colts. In between I wandered around the grassland just to make sure that I found all the monsters here. And one of them, Belfurgar or something, I don't know, big rhino looking thing. I got a nice steal from it, a set of claws for a character we don't have yet, but we'll be getting soon. So that was a nice surprise to get that. But I was not trying to grind or level up or anything. I'd got like a level or so per person, but I really was just trying to make sure I got one of all the monsters. So here we are on Mount Colts. Gotta remember this place, it's been a while. And it almost feels like the mini-map almost feels like cheating, to be honest. Serpius. Locke, come on, you like right now you really have one job, dude. So I'm not noticing a huge damage difference with Callan on the auto crossbow with the hyper wrist equipped. Okay, can't get anywhere here. Remember this. And Gauche. That will be for you, Mr. Locke, I believe. Yes. Oh, look at that. Nice jump. Nice jump. Tethys? Dinner right there? I know she got hit by a Belfurgar like right outside the cave. Let's see. I think it's Zagram. Fuse. Yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, that worked. Now it's undone. One of them at least is confused. That would be nice. Until he hits himself. Do it again. I think these guys have a nice steal, but it's just hard to get. I don't remember the noise blaster being all this effective. Come on. There we go, bandana. Cool. Shoot you with my crossbow. Yeah, so Callan is still plenty strong. I'm just not noticing a real big increase from having the Hyperist equipped. Should be Gigas Glove, yes. Alright, we're going to try that instead. Because now... boost physical attack power. But again, not strength. So this maybe this will work better. Let's try that. For the Hyperist. I don't think we're in danger of getting turned to stone anytime real soon. I know there's something up here that can do it, but if you kill it fast enough, it's not a problem. So, we're going to keep on stealing those things. So can anybody use it now? Yeah, see, look at that. Better defense, better magic defense. But he can't use it. Okay. Still. Little tiny upgrades. Ooh, shadowy figure. Let's definitely follow him. First door, second door. First door. Excellent. Tent. Alright. Now, as I explained in the last video, I had a bit of a controller malfunction. Seriously considering changing Locke's name to Zidane after that fight. Anyway, as I was saying, had a controller malfunction on my Super Nintendo controller when I played this as a kid. And the problem is, when you get to Sabin, at some point you will need to enter in blitz commands as he has them. And there, if you've played Final Fantasies like 8, Except, there's, like Zell, you put in button combos for his limit break, that sort of thing. And Sabin's the same way. His blitz attacks are button combos. Unfortunately, when your D-pad is stuck with always entering in random up motions, it makes it very difficult to enter in a precise button combination. And so I was unable to pass this part for a week or two. And this is the exact part I was stuck at, because not too far past here is the boss fight we'll be going for, where you have to use the blitz combination. And so the first time I played this, by the time I was done with this, right now my hit points are in the 200-ish on the high end. By the time I was done with this, all of my characters were in the 700-800s or so. Maybe only 6, but still 3 times the hit points where they are now. Which means for the rest of the early part of the game, I had no idea how difficult it was supposed to be, because my guys were so ridiculously overpowered with hit points and strength and everything else that came from raising levels that I just sort of bulldozed through some of the more challenging parts soon. Because I don't know how it works in this version, but in the Super Nintendo version, if you die, you keep all the experience you gained up until that point, but then you go back to your last save point. Well, this is the save point, and the place where I kept dying is not too far ahead, so I would fight some battles, die, go back, fight some battles, die, go back. And I just kept leveling up because I could not get it to work, and it literally took me the better part of a week. Again, I was probably during the school year, so I was only playing a little bit each day, but still, really freaking frustrating, and I had no idea why it wasn't working. But eventually, I think either I tried percussive maintenance on the controller, or I swapped controllers, because I finally realized what was going on with the up button being stuck. And eventually that fixed, but I did get it working at some point. So here we are at a save point. We haven't really lost a whole lot here, so I'm just going to save it and move on. And here we go, the spiral down Trillium. Okay, these things are the... Let's see, I think if they get to you after 3 attacks, they can do something that turns you to steel, or maybe that's the birds, I don't know. Well, they're not going to get to 3 attacks, that's for sure. Let me double check. Oh, bad guys. I fought a Scipius. I have not fought a Gorgias yet. Trillium, yes. Alright, I need to make sure I find all the bad guys here, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. And we're sort of working our way back through the spiral here. There was really only one monster apparently that I was missing. Found one, killed him, and thought I was missing another one, so I kept fighting a little bit, so... Again, somebody got an extra level or so where otherwise might not have, but I'm trying actually not to grind early in the game, because later on you will have the ability to affect your stats, but only at level up time. So the less you level up now, hello there, big bare-chested man, the less you level up now, the more flexibility you have in increasing some stats manually later on. That, the glove on Talon does seem to have boosted his offense a little bit. Either that or just him leveling up has increased his attack power with that auto crossbow. It's kind of nice. But yeah, he's killing everything except those Gorgias things. He's killing everything in one shot. It's amazing. Love it. Alright, so I did not use a tent or anything back there at the save point. I did save just in case, but for right now we're just going to top off health. And here we go. Dumb sent you, didn't he? Bonk. Who are you? Dom, is he here?
You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was... well, it doesn't matter who you are. I have no intention to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It will be the last day of your lives.
Alright, let's see here. Should be doing lots of stealing from Vargas. I don't know that it's worth trying to do on his bear friends there. But you can't get to him yet until they're gone. So we're just going to steal, or we're just going to attack. And might as well both of them. Auto crossbow. But they go down fairly fast. Really? You're just gonna... Uh-oh. Now we start stealing. Probably not gonna get anything, but we're gonna do it. Not quite worth healing just yet, but we're getting there fast. Q. Alright, come on, Locke. You don't have a whole lot of time here, buddy. I can use one offensive spell here.
Enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond.
There's enough, Vargas! Bonk, bonk.
Ah, if it isn't Dom.
Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father?
The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor.
That's not true. Our master...
It's true, and you know it. It's written that ugly sneer across your face.
He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential.
I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist!
Which, let's be honest, seems way stronger than anything we're going to be using right now.
Ah, Dom. My father was right to see so much in you.
I guess there's no avoiding this.
Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom.
Doom Fist?
Now.
I just gotta push a button.
Get ready to join your beloved master.
Oh, that's new. Okay, so we go Blitz, left, right, left. No, just select Raging Fist. This seems like cheating. Left, right, left, X.
Why hold back, Dom? Your time's almost up. Raging Fist.
Oh, I actually have to kill him. Oh, crap. Used to be you just used that one and you were done. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try Aura Cannon. Down, here, left. No. Down, down. Alright. I actually have to roll the thing. I can't do one entry at a time.
Time to put an end to this.
Damn, I need to use a blitz technique like Master taught me. I did that already. Yeah, thanks. Blah, blah, blah. Do the thing I just was doing already. I will. Jeez. I didn't do that. I just like to point that out. After using it unsuccessfully, it automatically did it. I feel cheated.
Ah! You only learned that technique!
Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. See, now let's see. that Blizzard Fist thing that blew the other people out of there and knocked him across the board versus yeah, kind of feel that Blizzard Fist is a little more powerful. Dumb. Callan, my brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? Ha ha ha! I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Callan, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returner's hideout, no doubt? So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Dom, you join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. And now, since I picked up those claws from stealing from that thing out before the mountain. Mount Colts, yes, that's where we are. Slight upgrade automatically with the mithril claws. And he can, I believe, no. Okay. I thought maybe he could dual wield all this by default. I don't know why I thought that, because that's not part of the game, but I got a little excited when it gave me the option of putting Knuckles on his other hand. I'm used to one hand is always the sword or main weapon, one hand is always the shield. So, sorry about that. Buckler. Bandana for you. You're good. Relic. Sorry, Tethys. Nope, wrong one actually, sorry. Ah! That's what I was going for. Hyperist. Now that should help him a lot. Top off. And swap some folks around. There we go. I don't know that the placement really makes any difference beyond front or back row. Obviously, harkening back to Final Fantasy something or other days, I think Final Fantasy 1 technically, the higher you were on the list there, then they were more likely to attack you. So you always put your physical fighters and your people with the armor up top, and then your mages at the bottom. And that's one of those things that stuck with me ever since. So I will almost always have that sort of formation. And we are clear of Mount Colts. Okay, just finished saving, and we're headed in. There's a particular way of doing the sequence in here that you have the option of getting one of two relics. And one of them, I think it's the only one in the game, but it's the worst of the two options. Now, there's the big deal about getting a perfect item list, like one of everything or whatever there could be. I don't think there's an achievement for that, so I don't really care about getting the worst item, even if it is the only one in the game. So I'm going to try for the better one if I remember how to do it properly. So, hence the saving to see if I screw this up or not.
King Callan, this way, please!
Quick check around here. Green cherry, thank you.
The Empire wouldn't even think about looking for our headquarters here.
Why? It's a cave. Item shop. Let's buy high potions, that's nice. Get a couple of those. Still don't need any sprint shoes yet. Got a little bit of everything here. Stealing potions has been nice. Let's see here. Anything worth selling yet? Shouldn't need the dagger anymore. Yeah, we'll see. No need to sell anything just now, so I'm not too worried about it. Nothing there. Yeah, let's rest for a bit. It's free. Alright. I don't think anything else happens until we go up and we talk. Save point. In here? Really? That's disappointing. Hello, Bannon. Bannon, we brought her with us.
So, this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded.
Esper. It seems the Empire had complete control over her.
Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes.
No, that's not... Tethys. For heaven's sake, man, the girl doesn't remember anything.
Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box that they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light. Our final hope.
Bannon?
I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners.
But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends.
That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you.
Alright, Phoenix down. Alright, did a little bit of exploring, talking to folks. Okay. Please, have the courage to join us in this battle! Treasure Hunter. Oh, hello. Oh, nice little passage highlighted. That's nice. That is not from the version I remember. Friggin', the running can be a little much to keep up with sometimes. And again, why I don't do sprint shoes for these versions. And especially I remember I had the problem on the mobile version. Could not frickin' control that thing with trying to move your thumb around the screen. And yeah, you'd overshoot every single time. Such a pain. Any other secrets? Okay, let's see here. Ah, there's you. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. Is there anything... Is there something on the table here? Probably not. Whoa! Well, it's not ours. Probably shouldn't throw it in the trash. Okay, already went in there. I think Bannon's outside. I'm just making sure. Ah, here's. Hey, get back here. It's not easy asking so much of you, and if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So we want you to decide for yourself. That's awfully noble of you, King Callan. I don't think I've screwed anything up yet, so we're going to go with this.
Bannon, he went outside just a moment ago.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. See if I screwed this up or not.
Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope?
No, I won't!
I see.
How could I say no to that? How do I advance the plot without saying yes? Well, this is how you get the other option, the items. So I think you have to say no to him, and then maybe it's the guy in the room with the chest. Someone then gives you something.
I understand your apprehension. Too many innocent lives are being lost at the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe.
Genji glove! Yes. Okay. The other option that you get is a gauntlet. And the difference between them is Genji gloves allow, if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy at all, Genji glove traditionally lets you dual wield weapons, which is awesome. Love it. Gauntlet allows you to hold your weapon in both hands, which increases your attack power, but you lose your shield, for instance. The increase in attack power is not enough to offset wielding two weapons at once. So, Genji glove is better. But I believe this is the only gauntlet in the game. So if you're trying to get at least one of all the items, that's the only place you can do it. And you bypass an early Genji glove. You can get more Genji gloves later, but it's still pretty cool to have this early. And now that we've got that... Hello. Yes! This time it will.
Really? You will?
But I'm scared.
We'll succeed if we all work together. Never give up hope. I have a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Who's this here? Don't you people know what a wastebasket looks like?
Wasn't my piece of paper. I didn't throw it away.
Well then, we all know that the Gestalian Empire is using its Magitech power to wage war. The question is, where did they get that power?
I had Locke dig around for information. It seems the Empire's been gathering scholars from around the world to study espers.
Narcissus Esper was the reason for the Imperial assault there.
Are you saying there's some kind of a connection between espers and Magitech?
Espers and Magitech, only one possible link comes to mind.
You don't mean...
The War of the Magi.
No! That's impossible! That's not true!
My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about magical machines. Hard to believe those stories were true.
You're saying we're on the verge of a second War of the Magi?
It's only a guess. The war took place 1,000 years ago, and every historian has a different hypothesis. But one says that energy drained from espers was used to power machines, and that ordinary humans were also infused with that same energy.
So that's what Magitech power is.
If we're gonna fight Magitech enemies, we need Magitech weapons of our own.
No! That would bring about another War of the Magi.
Then what do you propose?
I was wondering if we might be able to have a chat with an Esper.
With an Esper?
It's risky, but that Esper reacted to Tethys before. If we could get it to react to her again, we just might be able to wake it up.
Do you really think that would work?
I can't say for sure, but I believe it's our best shot. Of course, we can't do anything without Tethys' help. Tethys.
I'll do it.
I'm not entirely sure I understand the plan, but what the hey? Sounds like it'll be fun.
What was that? That noise just now?
Shannon, sir! South Figaro.
What's wrong? What's happened?
The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way.
So they found us.
I thought they said they'd never think to look for us here.
We haven't a moment to lose.
Luck. I know someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow the enemy down, right?
This is right up your alley. We're counting on you.
Tethys, wait for me. I won't be going long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk.
Luck! Callan, old habits die hard, eh?
What about us?
We can escape down the Lethe River and make our way to Narsh. Narshi? I forget. I will change that pronunciation several times, probably. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines.
Very well. I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point.
It's not safe here. Come with us to Narshi. Could be the chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities.
We have no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshi.
Prevailing Hope Trophy. Alright, now everybody should be topped off. Now Bannon... Can't do anything with him, can I? Nope. Okay.
Ooh, the Punisher.
Bannon should have... Alright, let's check his formation. Are you in the back row, Bannon? Yes, good. You need to be. Okay, so Bannon should have essentially the Prey ability. It's an AoE low-level healing, which is basically his job for his entire time with the party. We're going to pop up here real fast, because I don't want to redo any of that. And we're going to equip, not you. You. I like giving the Genji glove to Dom. Because using blitzes is nice, but it can be kind of a pain to enter in commands all the frickin' time. So a lot of times I just go melee attacks with him anyway. And having him dual wielding ups his attack power for that, which is great. Okay, so let's see. Everybody should be set up already with the best options. So, gonna save. Love Bannon's hair, by the way. Okay. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narshi. Hop aboard. Yes, sir. Head towards Narshi while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. Now, Bannon's hit points and level and stats depend on what your party's level looks like. So, if you were like me my first playthrough, and you accidentally grinded up to 3 times their current HP, well, Bannon has that too. So my first trip through here, Bannon just barely blinked. He had 600 and something hit points and was healing everybody left and right. I did not struggle with this part at all. Second time I played through, I kept getting my butt kicked because I did not remember why it was so different and how Bannon was so low level and kept dying all the time. Well, it's because I hadn't leveled anybody up at that point. So, major difference based on a stupid controller malfunction. So we're on a fixed path here. Hello. Wrong button. Raging Fist. Let's just do Raging Fists. See what the damage looks like. The problem with his blitz is you can't control who they attack. So against multiple enemies, it's random. Our cannon should be down here. Gotta practice some of this stuff. Not bad. Ow. Ow! Well, that was awful. I believe we go left. Oh, crap. Right, left. Right, please. Noise blast. Heal, for the love of God. Okay, actually, Bannon took care of that. I wasn't sure it was going to be quite that strong. Oh. Arcane. I'm not used to selecting the blitz first. That's kind of annoying, actually. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. Appreciate the assist there, Lesser Lopros. Okay, somewhere in here. Okay, good. I think this should be all the enemy types here then. Let's see, what are you? Meteor Strike. This should be the suplex, essentially. Be R1, L1, down, up. Nice. I need to test out his damage without that, but not with Dark on him. He might miss. I don't know that he can miss blitzes. Alright, there we go. Alright, Bannon, you're holding in there nice. After that one really bad battle against these buggers. Not confused. I don't want that. I don't want to unconfuse them if they're going to be a problem. See, miss, miss, miss. Ray. Thank you. Alright, damn, I gotta heal you or get rid of that darkness. As soon as we get to a stopping point here. Which should be right now. Okay. Sort. No, not custom. Those are eye drops. Excellent. So the good thing about Bannon is pretty easy to keep yourself topped off. Am I there? Now I'm on save point. Okay. Now, this area does offer the option of grinding at the next intersection. So when we get here to choose, if we go up, you circle around and come back to that spot. But if you go left, then you progress. So it's an easy way to grind against some reasonably good enemies for that, but not really necessary. I kind of wanted you to fight the other one. Let's see what his damage is. Okay, well that's cheating. He got a crit hit. Nice. And everybody's taken care of. So, you can grind, going circles around the river, and then pop in here and get a free heal up. So, nice place to do it if you are so inclined. But as I said, I don't like grinding this early in the game. But should you have problems with this first boss, not a horrible idea. Oh, wrong tool. Or right tool. Okay. Not bad. Come on. Waterfall drop. Whee! Alright, we are coming up on one of the most iconic bosses in Final Fantasy. And the fact that it came on such an early Final Fantasy is kind of awesome. He is a fan favorite. It's more than slightly ridiculous, but he can be a lot of fun. As a character. As a boss fight, he can actually be kind of a pain in the butt, but this is... Hey, what have we got here? Not too sure who said that, but... Ultros! You're the creatures out of hell. I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make you a bad octopus? Let's see. I think fire is very good against him, but I think it also makes him get mad at you. We'll see what happens. Youch! See if you thought there's nothing new. Well, I'm not going to try and do all the battle comments. I keep them fast for a reason. Ow! Come on, Bannon. Come on, Bannon. Bannon. Thank you. Fortunately, Bannon should be queued up. So if you keep everybody topped off and in decent shape, and you really go after him with your best options, not too bad of a fight at this point. But you can, if he smacks Bannon with the tentacle, you can very quickly lose this fight if you're not careful. Think it got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew! Something stuck to my leg. Tethys, get away from there!
You should be alright now.
8-arm freak. I'm gonna hit it, smash it with a blitz. No, damn! Out of my way, Callan! Well, he's always been a bit rash. Dumb.
He'll be fine.
Are you sure, Bannon?
You're his brother. You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back onto the raft, right as rain.
What? I think he missed the onto the raft part. Dumb. Dumb, you're on your own now. Dumb. Alright, so I honestly can't think of a game that really did this sort of thing before Final Fantasy VI. I'm sure they exist, but I don't believe I've played any of them. Where you split the party up, each does their own thing, and then they will recombine and come back together later after all their adventures apart. So Final Fantasy XIII did it a lot, where the party splits up at the beginning of the game, and you recombine, and this person goes with this group, and then he goes with that group, and yada yada yada. Which always sort of brings to mind this for me, to be honest. So Callan and Tethys race toward Narshe while protecting Bannon, but what of Dom, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Probably not. Just a scenario, Kubo! Alright, just checking the timing here. Curiosity. Yeah, you don't have your stuff anymore. I took your spear. So, since we made it through there, I don't want to have to redo the fight. So, alright, gonna cut there, and next time I'll probably run through at least 2 of the scenarios, if not all 3, and get ready to move on to whatever happens next. So, thank you for joining me for this video, and please leave a like and subscribe, come back for more content, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Thank you.